What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some more green-white Tron right now, and we're going to mulligan this hand. Not good. I'm a little late recording this, but we do keep that because that is Tron with backup options. Actually, here's an interesting case where I think I want to pitch the Sylvan Scrying instead of the Expedition map, because that way I can keep the Chromatic Star. Hey, we're playing a Leroy Jenkins guy. That's funny. Pretty much we can use the star to cast the Path to Exile if we need it. So we will keep pitch the Sylvan Scrying. I know it feels weird, but I want to hold up that path as a possibility. Also, spoiler season started today, so I'll go over some of those at the end. Not all of them. If you want to find out all of them, there's plenty of websites that host them. Just ones I think that may be relevant to the format. And Giver of Runes. Interesting. But yeah, as I said, spoilers just went up today. I'm recording same day, and it's actually 10:43 p.m. and I try and upload one per day, so I'm kind of hoping this is a quick game. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little late on this one. Oh, we get back the card we lost. All right, well, we'll go mine. Expedition map. Horizon Canopy, Giver of Runes. That could be a few things, some of which are worrying. But yeah, no, Zendikar Rising they've released some interesting mechanics. We'll see if they're going to put anything too busted with them. I don't think anything they've spoiled so far. Oh, it's a Vizier of Remedies deck. Yep. And they have protection. Oh. This is not good. Well, they already have a way to stop our Path to Exile. So I think our best bet is to hope on Tron. And I could play the Path. Giver Runes is just a little too free there. Yeah. I think they have us. Actually, they played... No, wait. They played the Vizier of Remedies first. Ah, that's actually pretty good. That works out in our favor because the other one is the one that taps for mana. So the other one has Summoning Sickness. So we may actually have a chance here. Grab that power plant. No use going after the creatures because of that Giver of Runes. I'd rather start taking away his mana. We are in no hurry here. Yep, he's going to kill the Karn. If we get a land, we're going to go for the Ugin. If we don't get a land, we're going to go for the Karn and getting rid of another land. Oh, hey, we got a land. All right, we actually are in a very good spot here. That'll be a -2. And I think he probably scoops here. He's trying to give it protection, but Ugin is a total board wipe, so... Yep. Oh, he's going to scoop. All right, game 2. I'm chatting with him real quick. He said, figured I'd try. So, yeah, man, there's no cost in doing it. What do we bring in here? I think we want the... No, because he doesn't usually attack with the creatures we want. Let me see. He may attack with the creatures we care about, but it's unlikely. Is there anything we really would pull out differently? I think the best thing we do is pull in those nature's claims for if they have a dampening sphere. Because their combo is infinite mana, they don't really care when they get it online. I'm going to make no changes this round and just go for it. Apparently my roommate found something funny. I'm not sure if my mic picked that up, but there was a very loud laugh. This is a good hand. Oh, and there's a Luris. Interesting. Let's see if we can get a repeat of last game. If they get the turn 2, there's just not much we can do against that. I think them keeping a 2-mana hand was probably what really hit them hard. Oh, do we go for the... This time I'm going to go for the Silver and Scrying because we don't have the path in hand. So we want to dig for a turn 3 threat. Alright, he's holding up mana, not playing into anything, which makes me think he... Oh, hey, there's a turn 3 threat. Has something that's going to shut us down next turn. And there's Tron. I think it's... We'll see what he has. We'll go ahead and grab the Sanctum. You know, we got a lot of threats. He doesn't have many ways to respond. Yeah, we'll take the Sanctum. Drawing Tron was very nice there. We've gotten pretty lucky this game. All right, he's got a that card. Yep. So search for a creature. He gets himself a creature. He got himself a Devoted Druid. I think he's going to be a turn too late. Yep. All right, Karn liberated. This is for a Devoted Druid combo deck, this is about the best matchups we can hope for. Get Tron turn 3, knock out combo pieces, and they have a hard time recovering beyond that point. Last game, he had a bit of a chance because he had a way to take stuff out. If I had not drawn a land when I did and played the Ugin, it would have been a little rough. I would have kept eating things. In fact, if he had mana. All right, so okay, that's yeah. I don't think he could beat the Tron if we had something else. So good games, Leroy Jenkins. Oh, all right. Well, oh wait, I'm doing. That's the other thing I wanted to do. Let me get these over here. Spoilers. So first thing, these are going to be things I think may affect Tron, either going into decks or affecting the gameplay. So these Timber Crown Pathways, it's the rare land cycle for this one, and they're flip lands. So you can cast this either as this or this. So it's a very interesting dual land, and I kind of like it as for the GX builds because we don't really care about getting basics. So we can have this as, now granted we do want basics for Ghost Quarter and that kind of thing, but in terms of our fill slot for, like, we usually run either, if it's green red, Grove of the Burn Willows, a Pain Land, or a Fast Land. But this just seems like a better option. Maybe not a better option, but it's an option that's going to be worth testing, and I am going to try some of the other GX builds. Funny, since I'm playing a GX build right now, green-white. So there's the green-red. Here's the extended art for the green-white. Branch Loft Pathway. The Pathway lands, I guess, is what the name is going to be for these. And Boulder Loft Pathway. They're not basics. Of course they're not basics, but they're not basic land types, so you can't fetch these. But they are a very interesting option for dual lands. And they've had this mechanic on some cards that aren't double-sided lands, so there are land spells, which I think is really cool. Really dangerous, though. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the rest of these spoilers because they could do it. They could give us another companion type thing with that. We'll just have to see. The next card is Confounding Conundrum. Whenever Confounding Conundrum enters the battlefield, draw a card for 1 in the blue, so decent, as a replacement effect. And then whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player has had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to its owner's hand. So, right off the bat, this will shut down land decks. Scape Shift, with this on the field, is going to have a much harder time against the blue deck if they're sideboarding this in. It also is going to affect fetch lands. So if you're playing a deck that doesn't run fetch lands, you may bring this in against decks that run a lot, because it says you have to crack your fetch land on my turn or you're not going to get a land out of it, which is pretty powerful for 1 in the blue. What scares me about this card right here is its interaction with Field of Ruin, because they can just wait to our turn, or even Ghost Quarter. They can just wait till our turn, and that Ghost Quarter, once if we play our, they play this, and then they have a Ghost Quarter, we play our third land, they Ghost Quarter something, second or third land, depending on how the matchup's going. If we don't have turn 3 Tron, this is even more of an issue, and we have to return a land to our hand, so it doesn't go to our graveyard, but I don't like the interaction, and I think we could see some decks trying to run it. So just be wary of that as a potential thing you might run into. Other cards are Ruin Crab. Got a nice alternate border there. But essentially it is better Hedron Crab. The biggest difference is it's a little tougher, and its landfall, instead of target opponent, it is, I'm pretty sure Hedron Crab is target opponent, but each opponent. So this gets around... pretty much the big thing it gets around is Leyline of Sanctity. So they still have a way to... mill decks will still have a way to mill you even if you have Leyline. Their biggest mill won't hit you, but they can still do something with this. And they can have 8 crabs in their deck instead of just 4. Lastly, it's not really a single card, but it's the kind of the treasure lands or whatever they're going to... whatever they're going to call these ones. The specialty, you might get them in a pack, you might not. I think they're going to be some booster boxes. So really kind of cool art, interesting frames, although I kind of wish they'd gone a little darker on the green-red color in the Hedron pattern. We got Ancient Tomb, Razor Verge Thicket, Copperline Gorge, Windswept Heath, Flooded Strand. So we do get some of the fetch lands. Polluted Delta, Bloodstained Mire, Wooded Foothills, Marsh Flats, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Arid Mesa, Misty Rainforest, and then that's it for the fetch lands. Morphic Pool, which is kind of interesting. So I wonder if we're going to see the rest of those double lands like that. Actually, didn't they just spoil those? Prismatic Vista and Wasteland so far. Others are probably coming. We've got just other, the alternate art, Omnath, Lotus of Creation, Lotus Cobra, Spitfire Lage. Yeah. Looks to be a pretty interesting set. I recommend you come check out the rest of the cards. Thank you for watching. This is Tectonic Edge, signing out.